Hey everybody, Dutch Sense here. 6:40 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday, April 14th, 2015. And I've got you over here on Old Marine 1. He's put out a video, and several other people have been talking about this as well. There's a new developing situation, much like the Bundy Ranch from down in Nevada from last year, now going on up in Oregon. And this new situation is, well, fairly unique. There's a gold mine at this location up in Oregon, and the Bureau of Land Management is stepping in and trying to seize the land. Now, today, over the last 24 hours, people are now driving up there. Militia, military, oath keepers, everybody's going up there to go fight off, or to protest off, I should say, that's a better way to put it, the BLM. Now, guys, this is just too big of a coincidence. I've got to show you. Many of you probably don't know, or at the time when it all went down with Bundy, maybe you didn't hear. I was trying to make as many posts on it as possible, and they got flagged down as quick as I was posting them, and people were kind of ignoring what I was trying to tell everybody back when Bundy went down. Now, what am I talking about here? Okay, Bundy Ranch actually occurred at a place called Gold Butte. Now, this is an area just east of Las Vegas, and let me just go ahead and show it to you here on Google Earth. Here's Las Vegas. We'll zoom in, Lake Mead, and we'll zoom in a little bit more, and a little bit more, and here's the place in question, Gold Butte. Now, everybody was talking last year about how Harry Reid had this deal for a solar farm to be built out here in this mountainous area. Specifically, the area that was supposed to be built upon was Gold Butte. And as you know, they need to flatten out areas in order to actually build a solar farm. And so the idea, I think, was to flatten out Gold Butte, which, this is where it gets really interesting, guys. Gold Butte is an area that 100 years ago was disbanded by the U.S. government. They came in and shut down the town that was there, that was mining gold. This was exactly 100 years ago last year, in 1905. 1904 going into 1905. Then the government shut down the post office so the people couldn't get any mail delivered to the town. Nobody could get any deliveries, and the town became a ghost town. That was at 1904, 1905. Then World War I came, and Gold Butte became the largest producer of copper for the war out of Clark County, specifically right around the area that this whole Bundy thing is going on. Now, Bundy claims to be a rancher in the area for the last, how long? 100 years. Exactly, he said, we've been here for exactly 100 years. Quote Bundy. Well, exactly 100 years ago, the town was disbanded, and the people who stayed around became ranchers. And so Bundy has been taking his cattle, quote unquote, out here to Gold Butte, where Harry Reid wants to flatten this sucker out and make it into a quote unquote solar farm. But guess what's down here right under the hill? If you've got to flatten the butte, which is an old dormant volcano, by the way, this butte, you've got to flatten this out. Guess what you're going to get out of it while you're grading the area for the solar farm? All the gold. So, now, let's go just north. Let's go up to Oregon. I'm going to zoom in on it on Google Earth here and show you the area where everybody's heading now, to the gold mines up here. And let's just back this out. Here's Gallus, Oregon. Gallus. Right off of Merlin, right off of Grants Pass. Okay, so we've got Merlin, Grants Pass, Redwood, and look what's over here, Gold Hill, which are nothing more than buttes, quite literally almost the same thing that we're seeing down south, old volcanic buttes that have been flattened out over time that are filled with gold. So what are the chances we would have two gold mining areas that have been seized by the Bureau of Land Management and being mined by average people? What are the chances? I would say that we have a case of the Bureau of Land Management trying to lay claim and seizure to areas where there's known wealth in the ground. I think it's pretty obvious at this point. It should, 2 areas have this happen in 2 different years' time, and each time to have the militia turn out to turn the federal government away from seizing areas and mining it for themselves. I mean, just, what do you got to say about that, guys? What do you think about this? I think it's a little strange. It's a big coincidence, that's for sure. And the fact that nobody knew about Gold Butte down in Nevada. Nobody talking about the Golden Butte that they're trying to mine out, and then here we are. Not even a year later, and we've got the same situation going on in Oregon. Just be aware, guys, this is about gold. And for real gold, we're talking about a lot of gold in the ground, just like down in Nevada. And you can go look up the history. I'll put links down below, so you can go check out this history on Gold Butte down in Nevada, being one of the largest copper producers and other precious metal producers, and then just got wiped out by the government and forgotten about. I think personally, Bundy was one of the displaced people going all the way back 100 years, went out and uses his cattle as an excuse to actually mine gold from out there. And the fight, well, let's just say Harry Reid, something happened to Harry Reid, guys. And it wasn't falling off of exercise equipment. That's directly related to the situation. I think, personally. I can't prove it, but, just come on. Really? Really? Be safe, guys. Much love.